Summer's back here. There you go, 96 degrees right now. 11:25 in the morning. 107. Yeah, and that's the coolest it's supposed to be in the next 5 days, I think. We're supposed to get all the way up to 110 on Monday or Tuesday. I can't remember which day. So, yeah, it's Saturday. Hope everybody had a good week. Hope everybody's weekend's going good so far. What do you need, kiddo?
Can I play Xbox?
Yeah, go ahead. A little too hot for the kids to be running around right now. We spent yesterday at the lake, so letting them have an inside day today. They don't get too many, so. Anyway, end of my week kind of sucked. On Thursday, I was mowing my lawn. Woke up, my back was stiff. Let me turn this around. We did a hike on Wednesday. My wife and the kids and I did, it's about a 4-mile hike. Pretty cool place up on the American River. Even in California, you can get away if you want to, and we did. Hardly saw any other people or anything, so it was really cool. Woke up. I don't have the best. My back problems are nothing compared to what most of the guys in the garage have. But I do have 3 bad discs in my lower back and 2 bad discs in my neck. So woke up Thursday morning, my back was stiff, which is it's a normal day pretty much, and iced it, stretched it out, felt good, was mowing my lawn, and I slipped on the curb. And yeah, I don't know how bad I strained it or what, but I've had, I've broken bones, and I've had a lot of kidney stones. That was the worst pain I've ever been in my life. It was bad enough I had to have my wife help me get dressed. So actually went to the urgent care, which is something I never do. Had to get some meds, and I don't like taking those meds. I don't like the hangover they give me. So kind of laid up the last couple days. Yesterday we went to the lake. It just sat there. It was 107 or 106 yesterday. So we just hung out at the lake, floated around in the water. That was a pretty good day. It's too hot to do anything else. So I haven't been out in the garage. Watched a few videos, but been drugged up and haven't really felt like doing anything. So now it's been 2 days. My back's still a little sore, but I got to get up and do something. I was going stir crazy sitting in the house, sitting around. It's just not my nature. But anyway, enough of my sob story. So we got gonna tinker on my airlines today. Got to do something. I got this piece of let's call it scrap metal. It's an old bed frame that it's got a big enough surface here. What I'm gonna do is trim it up, and it'll run from this frame rail to that frame rail over there, kind of like a cross member, but it won't be structural like a cross member would. And then I'm going to drill holes in it so I can run my airlines through it with a nice thick grommet. And yeah, so we'll drill some holes in it, put a kind of radius it here in the middle, just so there's no chance of the drive shaft hitting it. I don't think there is anyway, but better safe than sorry, plus it'll look kind of nice. By that, with this in combination with that bracket there, I'll fab up for this side, and then this cross member, the lines may actually go on top of this cross member. And once I put the bed in and set this where it's going to be, I think they might go above that cross member versus underneath it. I'm not sure yet. My plan is this week, I got to clean up that side of my yard anyway, and I'll clean that up, and then I'm gonna have my brother come over and give me a hand, and we'll carry the bed back out, and I'm gonna set the bed back on the frame, and that way I can run these lines right. I'm gonna tear the wood out of it, so we just have the metal straps in there, and it'll be a little easier to work on, and the wood's shot anyway, so that's not a big deal. But yeah, so I think this will make a sufficient cross member for holding airlines. I know it's not the strongest steel, but it's not really any structure. It's not to tie the frame together, it's just to hold those airlines. So I'll make it look nice. Put a couple bolts in it put a bolt on each side through the frame. Looking at it, I have these holes right here that I got to make sure if I remember correctly, those have nothing to do with mounting the bed If they don't, then I'm just going to use those existing holes to bolt this to it, so I don't have to drill any more holes in the frame. So anyway, hope everybody's week went well. Hope everybody's weekend goes good. We're just fooling around out here for a little bit, and then I think we're gonna, once the sun goes over, probably gonna go take advantage of my parents' pool tonight, because it's gonna be a hot one. But try and stay hydrated the best we can. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get a little work done, see how my back holds up. Hopefully it does, because you know, stir crazy sucks. Cabin fever sitting in the house. But so you guys all be good. We'll talk to you later. If I get anything done, I'll turn the camera back on. If I don't, you guys all have a good Saturday, good Sunday, and we'll talk to you later. All right, so let's see here. Come on. First time I've ever seen this. It says it's 98 degrees, but it feels like 100. I've never seen the feels like be higher than what it is. So it's 1 o'clock. Here's what I got so far. I'm moving kind of slow, and here's another safety tip. Make sure your clothes are clear. Caught my shirt on fire. What actually was happening was I didn't realize it. I had my drawer open, and I was standing out of the way of the sparks, but they're bouncing off my drawer and getting on me. So yeah, that was fun. So I got this cut out, got it fitted nice. I forgot about the offset. This has an offset for the pumpkin, and when I cut the relief out for the drive shaft, I just measured the middle and cut it out, and it's not centered over the drive shaft because of the offset. So I'm just gonna come up from the bottom of the drive shaft, put myself a mark, and then just continue my radius. The radius will be a little bit bigger, but it'll fit real nice once I do that. So what my plan is, also I got this little guy here. I have some scraps that I'm probably going to close this in a little bit. So this will go here. Then I'll hang a mount off of it. So the air line will come from there, go to a mount here. This will have a hole where it'll go through, and then it'll go underneath this. I figured out that's the best way to do it, for it to go underneath. I'll have another mount for the airline on here. On this side, it's underneath the box, and then most likely an elbow on the line. It'll go straight up into my air fittings on my box. So once they'll be nice and level from here to here. Get in from here to here. Then it'll go in a little bit to here. That'll happen on both sides. And then underneath the box, I'll actually go in a little bit more to go right where I need them. But they'll be nice and stable then. The lines won't move. I think this is the mount for the bed. I don't remember. But I'm drilling the hole in this. So if this is the mount for the bed, it'll just use the same bolt and come through. But so I'm getting ready to do that now. I'm going to drill some holes in this. Actually, I'm going to eat some lunch first. Then I'm going to drill some holes in this guy, so I could just bolt it to the frame for now and go from there. So yeah, I think this is going to work. Once I do that and drill the holes, I'm going to see if I have some grommets laying around. If not, I'm going to jack a couple grommets from my dad's house tonight, so I can put the holes in here, put the grommets in, and then go ahead and cut my lines, hook them up to here, run them forward. I'm going to cut them extra long so I have plenty, and then I'm going to put this T up there so I can make sure they work as they're supposed to. So, alright, well, there's a 4-minute explanation that should have only been about 2. But, yeah, I'm gonna go get some lunch, and we'll see you guys in a little bit. Everybody be good. I'll talk to you later. Alright, I fixed the relief for the drive shaft. That's this is pretty much as low as it'll go. Maybe a little bit lower, but not much. These chunks of, I guess you call it 2x4, 1.5 inches, that's pretty much the size of bump stop I'm going to throw in here. So look, I got plenty of clearance there. I don't have to worry about the drive shaft hitting it. If I hadn't radiused it, it would have been kind of close, and I don't like kind of close, so I got plenty of room, and that thing's plenty strong. I haven't drilled the other hole out yet because my rechargeable drill, the battery sucks on that thing. My other 2 batteries are dead completely. They won't hold a charge anymore. And it's a 1/2 inch hole, and my drill is only good for 3/8 bits. This one has a 1/2 inch chuck on it, but the batteries are dead. I'm going to see if I can get my one to charge so I can drill that hole, but hey, that I'm not complaining. Those batteries lasted me a lot longer than they probably should have. So I'm gonna go over to my dad's house tonight, snag his 1/2 inch, his drill with a 1/2 inch chuck, so I can finish that off, and then I can get to putting my other holes for my air lines in. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna figure out what size grommet, and I'm gonna do kind of like speed holes. Just do mark it off, do them in increments, you know, the same width apart. Sorry, it's getting really hot out here. My brain's starting to fade on me. So yeah, I'll do holes like 1 inch increments, and then I can pick which one's the best one for the line to go through. So yeah, there we go. I'm not sure what time it is. Last time I looked at my phone, it was 105. I'm about ready to call it quits out here. Just starting to sap my energy a little bit. We have a little bit of humidity today too, which, you know, like I said in previous videos, us California boys aren't used to the humidity, so it's kind of taking a toll on me right now. But yeah, I'm happy. This is working out. So it's, I guess, about 10 minutes total video of not a whole lot of getting stuff done, but there we go. All right, guys. We'll talk to you later. Everybody be good. Have a good weekend. Maybe out here again tomorrow. I might try and come out here in the morning before it gets too hot. And you guys all have a good weekend. Talk to you later.